Welcome guys, picking up right where we left off. We had just beaten these bounty hunters. Huzzah, 7 times the charm. Deacon can level up, so I'm going to do so. I'm going to bring him up to 28 strength. That should let him wear one of the heavy armors. I'm going to spend 1 on Constitution, and then I'm going to stop worrying about Constitution for a little while. Dexterity. Dual weapon fighting style demands high dexterity. Yeah, I want to be bringing that up. Next. Ooh, we can upgrade one of these. Two-handed weapon shield, a useless archery, dual weaponry, dual weapon finesse. Gaining bonuses to attack and defense. A flurry of 3 blows. So which one do I want? The actual attack or a passive? I like this. Bonus to attack and defense. Got pinning shot on here twice. And I wonder if this is something I need on my hotbar. Apparently not. I can't drag it down, so I'm going to assume no.
As you wish.
Let's loot the rest of the bodies though and head down. Did I save? I can't remember if I saved at the end of it. Yes I did. But I'll save again. Firebolt. Let us press on. That looks like the entrance to an underground area. I see some people. Things are going here. There's some gossip over here. These are the surface dwarves. Let's talk.
Let kings fight over kings. Trade needs to flow.
May the ancestors protect us all.
And you as well.
Perhaps there'll be better trading in Redcliffe.
Yeah, now that the bad things are gone, maybe.
They need us. The gate stays closed, that city starves.
Hey, this guy has a name.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Let me take a look. Previously owned.
And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Oh, how nice. Great Illyrian potion recipe. I don't want the recipe for the greater. Elf roof. He's got 5 elf roof. I will take all. Ooh, a red steel sword. Requires 32 strength to use. Is it a two? Oh, it is a two-handed weapon. Oh, never mind. Ah, but a dwarven longsword would be quite nice. If Alistair can't use it, I'll give it to Declan. Do I want a crossbow? It costs an entire dexterity point. Knight Commander stuff, definitely can't afford that. But 18 points of armor damage. Portrait of a Goose Girl. I'm sure Alistair would appreciate that. So no other recipes, huh? Alright then. Hey Morgan, I got a job for you. Oh yeah, make one of these since you can. Crafty. Okay, I guess we gotta head in. Gossip. I'll hear what gossip there is.
Best be careful. Darkspawn are coming.
Yep, I know that for sure.
Maker's blessing to you.
You as well.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods.
You have a barbed tongue, Morgan. Why do you treat others in this way?
That's how she was raised.
There is no writing on my forehead that says, "Please, guide me."
You are traveling with these people. It behooves you to be civil.
You were too transparent, old woman. Do not bring up our companions when all you wish is for me to be civil to you. I am not one of your circle apprentices, to hang on your every word. I am not Alistair, who sees in you a surrogate mother.
No, it is obvious you are nothing like Alistair.
Take your lectures elsewhere. They mean nothing to me.
It's gonna be some very interesting conversations between the two of them.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a roving merchant.
Did you lose your caste when you left Orzammar? Why are you asking him that?
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface. We never had a caste to leave. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to
Alright,
you.
guess I can't do anything with him.
They say no one goes in or out until the Assembly speaks.
Well, I will definitely go in. I'm a freaking Grey Warden. It is my right.
King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Was born in Orzammar, let me pass.
Any dwarf who chooses to walk topside chooses to be excluded.
You better not let some pissant in after refusing Loghain's messenger.
Loghain.
Wait, look at me. You're the brand who dishonored the Proving.
Yep.
Trust you to be ignorant of our tragedy. Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And what was that you said? A filthy brand? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Return to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
Your bluster won't work on me. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will.
Oh,
But
okay.
take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Okay. Can I not select him? Whatever.
I shall
Oh, I didn't even realize he had a mage bodyguard. Come on now. Have you killed the mage yet? Come on. This is not going so well. Actually, I need you to help out over there. Oh no, you don't target an old woman like that. Alright, our stick can finish him off. Ah, very nice. Very nice loot.
With death to make you not like death much?
Alright, injury test. Alright, let's head back up. Sorry, Win. I tried.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
It's not a good sign, but we are returning home. Quest updated, seek out the Steward Bandalore. Hey guy.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Thank you.
How magnificent. These must be the statues of the Dwarven Paragons.
That's right. You like them? I love dwarven civilizations. Sorry, guy.
Step back, Brand. Call yourself Warden, but the Paragons in this hall should not have to suffer the sight of you.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a sock.
Filthy socks. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry, the men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is filling in.
Yeah. I like Alistair. I like him a lot. It's a bromance. Come on, loading screen.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh, this is not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh. Well, damn. Lord Harrowmont. Order noble houses, able administrator. Hey, Captain of the Guard, what's going on here?
Vieta, I have enough crime without some castless carrying weapons in the city. Your actions risk pain of death. Name yourself.
You bother a Grey Warden on risk of lots of pain.
Warden. You? When I heard they accepted a brand, I thought it was a joke. Surfacers and their cloud-addled heads. Fine, oh illustrious Grey Warden. What do you want?
The Blight is coming and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You could join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
And I should get going.
Yes, you should.
So that's the Diamond Quarter off to the right. It's a general goods merchant down here. Maybe I should stop by the Dust Town and see if any familiar faces are down there. I want to head down to the general goods merchant.
For a tiny people, they certainly build high ceilings.
Ancestors' garden. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them. Stone guide your steps.
You too.
A brand in the commons. And outfitted like a topsider, no less.
Yep.
Good. Let people see Castless have a purpose. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Good for you. Let me see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't compared those longsword stats. Viridian one's better, so Deacon, you can take that one then. Alright, let's head over to the Diamond Quarter.
Vomit.
Hey, you're in my town now, Alistair. You understand? You don't get to make wisecracks about my people in my town.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Fine, what?
Oh, I actually was talking to your companions, or are you from the surface too?
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Dwarves can't do magic.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
Sure. That's out of my way. What would I get?
What do you mean? Oh, you're looking for payment.
Yeah.
My father's shop refines lyrium for smithing. If you help me, I'm sure I could get you some.
Fine.
That would be
Next time I'm in that
My name is
area.
Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child? Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Whatever. To the Diamond Quarter.
I can't believe it.
Oh, hey.
I heard a dwarf and Grey Warden came to Orzammar, and I couldn't help but hope. Look at you. My little brother, the returning hero. And with quite the unusual entourage.
Rika, is that you under all those jewels?
Can you imagine?
As of last month, I'm a royal concubine to House Iduken. They've moved Mother and me into the palace. You could fit our whole neighborhood just in the bathing room. I wish you could meet little Endrin, but they don't let me bring him outside the royal nursery.
You're a mother? Wow.
Little Endrin was born right before his grandfather died. His grandfather, the king. Can you believe it? My son is an Iduken. The future king of Orzammar spends his nights in my bed.
Not necessarily the future king of Orzammar.
I have to thank him for teaching me to read, dance, massage, and whatever else Balin sees in me.
I'm afraid I'm not just here to visit.
Why? What's wrong? All the news from the surface says terrible things are happening.
Yeah.
Darkspawn attacks and a civil war among the humans.
Mm-hmm. A new blight is beginning.
Ancestors, save us. I was afraid you'd say that. I hate this. Until there's a king, the Assembly would let the world collapse rather than bow to anyone's better judgment. But I can introduce you to Vartag Gavorn. He's Balin's chief lieutenant. He could help you if anyone could.
Great. I'd rather talk to Lord Helmont. I would rather kind of talk to Lord Helmont. His description kind of made him sound a little bit able. And there was that whole kerfunkle with Balin, or whatever his name is. Didn't he, like, poison somebody or something? I wasn't paying much attention. I'd rather talk to Lord Helmont.
I can't believe you. If Balin becomes king, your nephew is in line for the throne. You deny him that chance? I can't talk to you when you're like this. Come back when you regain your wits.
Royalty is not in blood. Royalty is not in blood. You should know that. So I guess I gotta find him on my own.
I hope the Assembly picks a king soon.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, this is grand. The noble houses do love their luxuries.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless tongue.
I seek the Barromonts, or the Harromonts.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight.
Mm-hmm.
It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Yeah, it kinda is. I would speak with Lord Harrowmont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Stop playing games, this treaty compels you to help.
Asking the King of Orzammar to send armies to the surface.
Yeah.
But Orzammar has no king, and we have no army. Right now, the men who should be fighting Darkspawn are brawling in the street. If this situation is not resolved, we face civil war. If you want Lord Harrowmont's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later.
Fine, how do I do that?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. That would be enlightening.
Mm-hmm.
Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I don't want to start picking sides.
But I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know.
Fine, I'll
I'll
fight. It's the
Lord
simplest.
Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
It's the easiest.
Do you see how things lie, Warden?
Yeah.
Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you in proving, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
What do you want me to do?
Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory, but he's somehow scared off most of Lord Harrowmont's fighters. If you can enter as Harriman's champion, you would prove your dedication well.
I would prove my dedication in the proving ceremony. Fine.
Excellent. The arena is located off the commons.
Yes, I know. I've been there
Talk to
before.
the proving master and tell him you're entering Lord Harriman's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the
Guidon
fighters'
and Baisel.
preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the commons.
Tapster's Tavern.
There's no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Another proving. Alright then, let's head to the proving ground.
Of the hour. Is Lord Balin considering a dissolution of the ancient clan?
2 years tomorrow.
Wait, what is this? Oh. Oops. So, I wonder if this fight in the proving ground will go quite as well as the last one did. God, that was a long time ago. That was 30 episodes ago. Almost. Almost 30 episodes ago. I should look up my friend again. What was his name? Lucky?
You speak often with Caleb.
You're asking me if I have a relationship with my brother, aren't you?
Yes. I wonder what he thought of you.
I don't think he cared much about my existence. I didn't mean anything to him.
Wait, was this the right way to go? I don't remember. Loading screens are starting to take a little bit more than normal. So Basil's over there, Gwyn's right there. Oh, then the guy I need to talk to first to tell him that I'm entering is probably right here.
Each other in the arena, do they? Why would anyone find that entertaining?
I don't know. I thought I was killing them, but then they stood up at the end.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing back here? Did the wardens realize their mistake and throw you back?
I'm Lord Harriman's champion.
Being a warden isn't good enough. Now you have to worm your way into the highest ranks of society.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. It's your right, I suppose. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
Deaglin.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. I'll just call you Grey Warden then, and avoid us both some embarrassment.
Fine.
We actually have an opening in the first round.
Good.
Are you ready to start?
A few things to need to do first.
Come back soon. You'll be fighting the bout as soon as both fighters are ready.
Got some people we need to talk to, like this guy, Basil.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Are you Basil Harriman?
I am. So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am?
Someone who would like to help.
Don't think there's anything you can say to shame me that I haven't already told myself. If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
Fine. Be that way. I was trying to help.
What are you doing here? They've kept all castless off the ground since that Grey Warden fiasco.
Got your head in the sand? I am the warden.
Oh. Well, if the ancestors smiled on you, who am I to say they were wrong? Name's Guidon. I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Dylan Ferindo asked me to talk to you.
I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source, Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
It's ridiculous. Harriman isn't conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Heard it from Harriman himself.
I don't think so. Lord Harriman's not talking to anyone these days.
He's talking to me.
Sorry. You seem sincere, and I wish you luck. But if you're wrong, you don't have to live in the consequences.
Well, fine, forget you. No, I never did find Bandalore. Alright, so in the next episode, Proving Round 2. See you then, and thanks for watching.